Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Raiders and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
On the return is Dylan Laube. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Vikings have got it. Wow, you'd think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch. But, got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They go play action with Ritter. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the former Viking. It's Alexander Madison. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the give, this is Madison. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end.
And he will get into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing on first. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Raiders has got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security.
Big opening up the middle. And he's going to take this all the way home. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Darnold to throw. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Straight ahead, here's Madison. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll stick with Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Madison. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Marshall is on the move. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down, and live to play another snap. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Madison. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. There's Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Robert Spillane spills him there. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice job there by T.J. Hawkinson to pick up a fresh set of downs. And remember, Mike, he suffered that knee injury late last season, so it's just nice to see him back out onto the field. Since he's arrived via trade from Detroit to Minnesota, his production has skyrocketed. If he can find that form again post-injury, he's one of the better weapons at the position in the league.
Here's Darnold again. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. To throw, Mullins. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And the Vikings are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Now Mullins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. This one caught. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Brandon Powell. Touchdown, Vikings. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's O'Connell. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught by Abdullah. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there in a know-it zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mullins. This one into the hands of Powell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And it'll be barked out shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mullins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. With that, we'll give you a look at the draft class from this past April, and obviously any time you select a quarterback with your first pick, he's going to steal most of the headlines. But this organization feels like they were able to add some other foundational pieces in the selections that follow. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down. To throw is O'Connell. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Mullins to throw. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Slot man in motion right. Back to throw. Mullins. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Abdullah. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run, and this is Dylan Loudby. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun, on third down, it's O'Connell. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Vikings are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A run here with Abdullah. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down. O'Connell to throw. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing is Mullins. That's into the hands of Akins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, O'Connell. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's O'Connell. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. Now O'Connell. He'll look underneath and find Abdullah. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Loudby. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Vikings 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He'll drop to throw. That one complete to Sherfield. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To throw, Mullins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. This one complete to Bryant.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Mullins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Sending a receiver right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Got a man. That's Sherfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Mullins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mullins. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense.
Here's Ryan Wright now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out
first half
to Mike Tirico.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense, ready to get back at it. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout: too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll get this out wide. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Pass interference. Defense.
First and 10 now from the 36. Slot man in motion right. On the ground, it's Akers. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Robert Spillane spills him there. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Mullins. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Powell. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mullins to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
We'll try and hurry to the line here. Throwing is Mullins. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. The defense comes up, and remember now, all...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brandon Powell, touchdown Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. A give, and here's Laube. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd down and 9. On play action, O'Connell. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Second down and 3. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Out of a shotgun, O'Connell. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Running is Akers. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
This one complete to Oliver. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's Akers. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second and 8.
Back to throw.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and 9. They send him right out of the slot. To throw, Mullins. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. O'Connell to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That is fielded at the 20. And you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Now Mullins. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run here with Akers. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Robert Spillane spills him there. 3rd and a yard. Akers. 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that 1st and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that 1st hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard. That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Motion man, set right. Try the jet sweep, heading right. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1 yard line. They stop him short, no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great.
And he will score. Game on. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Abdullah now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Abdullah. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll run Abdullah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here comes Welby. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's O'Connell. This one complete to Bryant. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A second down throw for O'Connell. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Now O'Connell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Whistles here, and a penalty. Makes somebody move early up front. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Here's Mullins. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down, and we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for touchdowns. He's had a couple nice blocks in the run game. I mean, he's really having as well-rounded a complete game that a receiver can have in the NFL, and until they prove they can slow him down, I would just keep giving him more opportunities.
Up the middle they go. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second down and 8. Mullins. That is caught to the goal line and in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Abdullah. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's O'Connell. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7.
Vikings 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw. Mullins. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. Third and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a run on first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Mullins to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Vikings have got first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down there on a gain of 12. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing is Mullins. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. A run here with Abdullah. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here's second down. They'll run with Laube. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. To throw is O'Connell. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's second down and 3. We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Abdullah. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. a big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This team's offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterbacks down 2-0. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down 2-0. A win for the visiting Raiders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.